All right, I'm not going to do it. We are back. We're not going to make you wait. Oh, I did it.
You did it.
Santa Clarita's hometown station, AM-1220 KHTS. It's the Gazette Radio Hour with Doug and John. It's the radio digest version of the Santa Clarita Gazette and free classifieds for all you need to know to be in the know, and it's time for us to know about sport.
It's, hey, Mr. Sports, you there?
Bear down, gentlemen.
All right, hang on. Hang on, gentlemen, hang on. I would like to present you with an early Christmas present. I'm going to give you each 3 minutes of time to talk about your team. Okay.
Wow.
Doug is sitting here in a Arizona Wildcats T-shirt. I know Mr. Sports has a strong liking for the Wildcats. Is that correct, Mr. Sports?
Yeah, very strong.
Real
Ready,
quick, I got to
go.
My personal anecdote, my three boys, all 20-somethings, just us guys, went to Tucson, went to that game a week ago today and watched Arizona beat Arizona State. It was great atmosphere, great game, great time.
You have a minute left. No, you have 2 minutes left.
What about tonight, Mr. Sports? Oregon, they're favored by 13.5 points.
Marcus Mariota has never beaten the University of Arizona.
True.
So our stingy defense, led by Scooby Wright, will hopefully, no pun intended, bear down.
Oh, you intended that pun.
Side note,
I did. You gave me a minute, John.
Scooby Wright was awarded the Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year this year.
So what?
And now, more importantly,
Mario Trimley was voted best Pac-10 or Big Ten Basketball Player of the Week. Big deal.
No, of the year, John.
Oh, it's early.
Okay, go, Mr. Football.
I was going to say, more importantly, we have playoffs on our mind. Correct? Do you not?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
So,
Yes, we do.
in you two, in both of your opinions, how do we get there?
Arizona?
I'm sorry?
Arizona?
Arizona to the playoffs.
Yes.
Well, we need to win
Let's see.
big tonight.
If a couple
and
planes crash,
No, John, it's not
there's
that
no
bad.
way.
If teams have to lose.
Everybody.
Yeah, Alabama has to lose.
Alabama has
State.
to lose 2 games. They're playing 1. Okay? Florida State has...
a combo of TCU, Florida State, or Baylor. 2 of those 3 have to lose.
John, you were already complaining off the air about
don't
TCU.
even start with TCU and Baylor, okay? Baylor beat TCU. Is Baylor in the playoffs? No. Whoops.
Maybe they should schedule stronger opponents.
So style points.
And that's the one thing going against Arizona,
That's
Mr. Football, is their weak non-conference schedule.
Weak non-conference, but considering we play in the West's SEC West.
Oh, the West
Ooh.
SEC West. A little counter bias there, Mr. Sports.
All right, in a few minutes of this segment, why don't we run through the big games, the championship games? So tomorrow we have Alabama against Missouri.
Tonight. Okay, tonight.
Yeah, tonight.
I think. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta say it. I think Oregon's gonna win. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's hard. Not hard to argue.
I will be rooting for Arizona, but I
Thank you.
probably will be betting on Arizona.
All right.
I'm betting on Oregon.
Mr. Football?
I'm going to take Arizona.
Head, not heart.
All right, Alabama, Missouri, SEC championship game.
Roll Tide.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Although I think it'll be an interesting game. Missouri's got a shot, depending upon which team shows up.
Florida State, Georgia Tech.
Florida State.
Georgia Tech.
Yeah. See, everybody's sitting here going,
Wait a
"Oh,
minute.
Florida State's not good. Florida State's not good."
They're
Georgia
not.
Tech's not a bad team.
Jameis Winston's good.
All right, and I think it could be the best game of the 4 is Ohio State, Wisconsin.
I think Wisconsin's going to roll.
I agree.
But then why is Ohio State ranked ahead of them in the rankings for the playoffs? I don't get it.
It's because it's, once again, figure it out. I have no idea.
Body of work.
Yeah, but define body of work and then define style points.
Well, style points. If you're able to carry a freshman quarterback like that who wasn't going to start the season regardless, and he brought them to 1 loss, and that was his
But then you got
game of the season.
But wait a minute. You got Florida State, who's an undefeated national champion.
I'm not. I don't have anything against Florida State.
Number 4 in the country, though. You've got 2 teams with 1 loss in front of them. I don't understand that.
Let me ask you this. Should the committee take into consideration that Ohio State is going to have their 3rd-string quarterback playing? As a committee, should they take that into consideration?
I think they will.
After this game.
Yeah, after this game, I think they will.
So that could preclude them from being in the playoffs.
Because they don't want a wounded animal. And yeah, I'm not sure I like the committee, but it did make every game during the regular season very interesting. And I think that if they came up with criteria that they're going to look at, and some of those criteria could be objective in their viewpoint, I won't have a problem with it. But it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of guidelines for this committee. Am I right, Mr. Sports?
You are absolutely right.
And I'd like to know.
Well, if there is, they're not telling us.
Yeah, I'd like to know kind of. Okay, well, we're looking at teams that seem to dominate, and our position of dominating is time possession, and they come up with factors, and then people know what they're playing for.
And let me throw one thing in there. Could the 4 teams be different right now if Archie Manning stayed?
Interesting. On the committee.
On the committee, yeah, possibly. I mean, he'd probably have a Big Ten bias.
And I don't know why they had 13 for a reason, so they could have a jury doesn't have an even number. Now, why didn't they replace him just for this year? Now they could have 6 and 6. I don't get that either.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, Mr. Sports, enough college garbage. We'll be talking about this for weeks. Let's talk pros when we come back. Does that sound good to you?
Sounds great, guys.
All right, you're listening to Gazette Radio Hour with Doug and John on AM-1220 KHTS, Santa Cruz hometown station. We shall be back, I hope. All right, we're back. Doug is tied up with his...
I can't. My headphones are strangling me.
We're here with Kyle Jillings. I'm going to read the... All right, the Gazette Radio with Doug and John. Bring us in, Doug, because I want to read the standings.
Santa Cruz hometown station, AM-1220 KHTS.
All right, so every week we've been picking football games, and
except last week.
Except last week because we were off.
I emailed you my picks. I went 7-0 last week.
Yeah,
so
unfortunately,
add
we picked
7 wins.
Just
add 7 wins to mine.
Let's see. Coming up last is our paid football expert. You did get the check, right, Mr. Football?
I did.
Okay, and you cashed it because you've got 36 wins and 25 losses. Kyle Jillings.
Yeah.
Hey, you're tied with me, buddy.
All right.
You're doing pretty well.
I haven't moved. I've been in second place the entire...
No, you're now in third place.
Well, you just said we were tied.
Well, I'm listed.
That's tied for second.
It's alphabetical.
No, I think you're in third. I'm tied for second.
Unbelievable. Who publishes that thing?
My friend Doug.
Oh, the guy in first place.
Guy in first place. He's got 41 credits. All right, so... but
wait. Aren't you going to say what I have?
Yeah, I said Doug is in first place.
41 and 21.
41 and 21. All right, so what we've been doing is been picking Sunday night, Monday night, game of the week picked by our expert, Mr. Football. The Cardinals game, and since I renounced my Redskins fanship, we're now picking the Baltimore Ravens games.
Oh, that changes everything.
I know it does, doesn't it?
Wow.
I'm sorry. Until they've decided that RG3 is not the quarterback, and until they get that thing settled with
I could have told you
the
that.
coach listening to the owner listening to the coach as opposed to the coach listening to the owner.
Well, who signs the coach's paycheck?
It doesn't matter.
It's getting weird.
Until they get a little bit better in the front office, I'm resigning myself. From
real quick? Can I just say real quick? I jumped all over that Arizona bandwagon, and I thought they were going to ride Carson Palmer.
Hey, if you listen very carefully,
the Super Bowl.
If you listen very carefully, you can hear them falling.
Oh man, I jumped right on that bandwagon.
All right, so let's get started.
Carson
guys,
Palmer went down, and a tear fell with it.
You had me for a second when you said Arizona bandwagon.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's the Cardinals.
All right, guys, here we go. Baltimore at Miami. I'm going Miami. John?
Oh, hey, wait a minute. We're second place.
So we have to say it at the same
ready? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, here's
Ravens.
the thing. You're going Ravens. Well, you're going Ravens.
I'm going Ravens.
Kyle?
Man, I'm going Miami. I think Miami's a little sneaky.
Mr. Football.
Sneaky.
Dolphins.
Oh, looks like John may
All
pick
right,
up a
now
game on
this is going to
everybody.
be a good game. I think this is the game of the week. Seattle at Philadelphia.
Oof.
I'm going Philadelphia. John?
Seattle.
Seahawks.
I don't have to turn my pick in, right? We should already know that.
Yeah, just put it
Seahawks all the
Eagles.
way.
He's
I'm
an Eagles fan. He's an Eagles fan. We would put the Eagles fan.
Are we picking the Raiders game this week?
Real quick, Mr. Football should should he get his job back?
Mark Sanchez.
No, Mark Sanchez is doing well.
Okay.
3-1 since. So.
All right.
Nick Foles is coming back.
Yeah, Nick Foles. Yeah, he's almost ready. All right, Kansas City at Arizona. Kansas City is desperate for a win. So is Arizona. But it's in the desert. I'm going Arizona.
As you should, because you're a fan. I'm going Kansas City, as I should, because I know a little bit more about football than you do.
I am also going Kansas City.
How can you do that to me?
I told you I fell off that bandwagon.
Okay.
Jumped right off.
Mr. Football.
Trice that. I'm going the Chiefs.
No, you guys.
I hurt my knee. I hurt my knee falling off of that bandwagon.
I jumped over you to get off the bandwagon, okay?
Just because we have a quarterback who can't throw the ball, what's the big deal?
Well, Alex Smith he doesn't really throw the ball very good.
He projects the ball.
Yeah.
All right, here's another good one. Really good one. Sunday Night Football this
That's
week is
subjective.
New England at San Diego.
Doug?
Doug, you're first.
Yeah, he's looking at us like, what? Are you going to answer? You want us to answer first, Doug? If you
No,
want
I'm
us,
going.
if you want to go last, we will. I will.
No.
I'll give you one game this week. We'll all pick before you do.
Okay, go.
Doug, didn't Arizona beat the Chargers?
Yes, they did.
And I think the Patriots will too. So
Arizona beat the Chargers like 8 months ago?
I already said it.
Week
I already said it. I think that the Patriots were going to beat the Chargers. I'm a Chargers. I like the Chargers.
But
I don't think they're going to be able to stay with yeah.
station manager Kyle.
I'm going Chargers. I think I know the long trip doesn't really play a huge factor, but I think it may. I think it may this late in the season. I think it plays a factor. San Diego's starting to get healthy. I guess
It's a coin flip game.
Yeah,
Coin flip
I got San Diego.
Mr. Football.
I hate going against Philip Rivers at home, but I'm going the Patriots.
Yeah. It's hard to go against Belichick in on the road.
He's got like 12 kids, right?
Does he?
Philip Rivers, he's got like 7 kids.
What does that have to do?
went to
One,
NC
I'm just
State.
saying.
He went to
Oh,
NC
that
State.
makes me want to take the Chargers.
He went to NC State because he'll be up all night. He'll be
So, yeah, I
retired.
know. Yeah.
Yeah, changing diapers.
Diapers. There you go.
7 kids.
He's
One
gotta go-
woman.
He's got to go Christmas
Which is
shopping.
weird for the NFL.
He's got to win. He's got to go Christmas shopping.
You guys are digressing.
Oh,
yes.
sorry.
Do we have to pick this next game?
I'm going San Diego.
We're disgusting? Oh, digressing. I thought it was...
All right, this game.
Either or either.
This is the worst Monday night game of the year.
Okay, we could all
Dude,
do it.
what
We
are you
can-
saying?
we can-
Last week was Miami versus.
All right, we're all going to pick this game at once, okay?
Yeah.
Everybody knows the game.
It's
Doug, read
Atlanta
the game.
at Green Bay.
One,
Oh, gosh.
2, 3.
Green
Bay.
Bay.
Here's the thing: if Aaron Rodgers will
Rodgers.
score more points than the Atlanta Falcons. What are we gonna? Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
We
matter.
all lose.
We
but
all-
is the NFL just going to implode if Atlanta beats
No, I don't think
Green
so.
Bay
No, I
at
don't
Green
think so.
Bay, right?
At nighttime.
It's Atlanta at
gonna
Green
be-
Bay at
yeah.
night.
Hey, that helps Arizona and Philadelphia out. So
Yeah, we're all going to... You guys should be rooting
Except
for Atlanta.
Arizona doesn't know how to score points anymore. So that's the
They don't know how
issue.
to play football too much anymore, do they?
The defense is very good, sneaky good defense.
Yeah.
It's
So,
actually
all
not
right,
even
so,
sneaky.
all right. So here's our question for the illustrious panel. Super Bowl champions. Anybody want to revise their picks?
not at all.
All right, let's review
Let's
them
review
real
the
quick.
picks.
What did I
Review
pick?
'em. John was Green Bay and Denver.
Somebody looks pretty good.
Mr. Football was Green Bay, New England.
Oh, that
that
looks
looks pretty
good, too.
good.
Doug
Yeah,
was Seattle, New England. And Kyle was Seattle, Denver.
So if you took Denver, New England, Seattle, or Green Bay, you're all right.
Yeah.
See, I was gonna.
Yeah.
I would switch to Green Bay right now,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to because I'm not.
No.
You're not going to
forget
because
the
I'm not
actual
allowing
picks.
it.
Forget the actual picks. Does everybody feel comfortable
Just-
with their picks? Is anybody
I'm
gonna sit there and go,
I'm fine.
I don't see a whole lot of surprise teams
No.
in the playoffs.
No,
I
I'm not-
really
I'm
don't.
okay with it.
I don't see a lot of Oakland coming in from the wild card. Well, Oakland won't even be in the wild
What
card.
about Philadelphia?
It was Philadelphia at the beginning of the year was not well. Dallas, I think, is probably better than Philadelphia. If Dallas gets there, that would
Did you see
scare
Dallas and
me.
Philadelphia on Thanksgiving Day?
Yeah.
That was
This is why
horrendous.
Mark Sanchez will be an X factor.
All right,
Yeah.
gentlemen, I thank you for this week. It was awesome.
Bear down.
Bear down.
baby.
Good luck to everybody. You're listening to Gazette Radio Hour with Doug and John every Friday, AM 1220 KHTS, Santa Clara's hometown station. We will see you next week.